All right, so what's up, guys? Not much. It's been a while. I know it's been a while, but we've had some complications. I'm pretty sure you know by the video, the title of the video. We have a problem with our YouTube swap car. Fully, got the motor in. Motor was fully built. Brought it from someone else, not to mention names. But comes to find out, we're down like 2 cylinders. So that's probably why it wasn't starting. Because I was gonna go ahead and get the engine in, make sure it fired up, check everything out, make sure it's good, then go ahead and build some bolt-ons for it, or get some bolt-ons off the shelf for it. But I went to start the engine, it didn't start, so then it was more just like, what's wrong with it? After trying to diagnose it, because I thought it was wiring at first, but then I'm like, everything's still stock, so why is it the wiring? But then after doing some diagnosing, it's down 2 cylinders for sure, maybe down a 3rd cylinder. So I'm pretty sure somebody sold me a bad engine, but it's not a problem because I know how to rebuild everything. So I guess let's go ahead and let's get this engine out right here on the floor, see what's wrong with it. I think it needs rings from what I did. I'm just kind of doing a couple checks. I think it needs rings. So if it needs rings, we might rebuild it if the walls are still good and the bearings are still good, because it is a fully built engine. If not, if it's like we get into it and it's too much, I think we're just gonna put a stock motor in just so we can drive it. Because I mean, it's a clean car, guys. I mean, it looks good. I like it. I like how you guys kind of set it up. I watched the comments. You guys said to kind of set it up like this, and I mean, it does look good. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it might look better than my black RSX. I like this. I like the Type R look. I like the 0204 look. So it looks good. So I guess let's go ahead and get the engine out. Just put it in and tried to start it. Didn't start, but down 2-3 cylinders. So let's pull it out and then let's figure it out and let's put it back in. This is how it works, guys. No problem. But all right, let's get it rolling. All right, so engine out. Yeah, about 30-40 minutes had that out. That was pretty quick. So now I guess let's go check our new engine choices. All right, so here's our old engine over here. This is our K20 we pulled out. I was gonna rebuild this motor, but just, time being, I know you guys probably don't care about rebuilds because I thought about just doing a full teardown video on this, changing the rod, probably changing the piston rings out, re-honing it, putting it back together, blah, blah, blah. But realistically, that's going to take a while. And I know you guys don't care about engine rebuilding. You probably care about ripping down the street and doing burnouts and highway pulls, all that cool stuff. So this is the plan. What we're going to do here is we're going to take everything off this motor, throw it on this motor, because this is a spare engine I had laying around. This is a, 08 TSX. We got about 70,000 miles on this motor. So I know this motor's good. And I thought, too, this would be a good thing for the channel, because what we're going to do here is we're going to do basically K24 A2 off-the-shelf bolt-ons, the setup everybody runs, and we're going to put that in here. So then we'll have a base RSX with a K24 swap and off-the-shelf bolt-ons versus my RSX. I think that'll be a good race. So we'll have A3 custom bolt-ons versus K24 base RSX off-the-shelf bolt-ons. I think that'll be a solid run. So everybody will kind of see the difference of, if you did waste your money and go and spend all this K24 swap, what the difference would be. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna beat this. I've beat cars like this before, but for research, educational video purposes, let's knock it out. So then, hold on. So, all right, we get this in here. This will be the temporary setup, the K24 with all that stuff, because I know y'all just want to see this car rip. And honestly, I want to drive this car. It's been a while. I haven't, I'd love to get it on the road, drive it. So what we're going to do, drop that stuff in there. Then once we get that in there, rebuild this, because this engine's built, do a full videos on rebuilding this engine. And then what we're going to do, pull this setup out, because I don't really want to put the K24 in an RSX, put the K20 back in the RSX, and then do like a full turbo setup. What do you guys think about that? So then we'll go ahead and build our sidewinder for this, build our manifold, build everything, intercooler pipes, knock all that stuff out, and then have a turbo RSX. I like that plan. I think I'm liking that plan a little bit. So we'll test this for a little bit, do some runs with this, see how it does with the K24 life, and then go back to the K20 life, and then we'll just boost it, do some crazy setup or something like that. Because I don't want 2 all motor cars. I know that probably sounds a little too much, like have a K24 RSX and an A3 RSX, both all motor. I mean, we could do that, but that's just not fun. I really want some turbo in my life. So what we're going to do here is I think this is the plan. If you guys like this below, drop in the comments. Let me know if you guys think, hey, good plan. I'm liking that forward, so we can go ahead and get K24 in, do some runs, get it running, see how it does. Rebuild K20, built K20, put built K20 back in, and then do some boost pulls, because I think that might be the move. So all right, guys, let me know what you think below. I'm gonna go ahead and change this stuff over because I know you guys really could care less about taking a transmission off and putting it on and all that stuff. So what we're gonna do here, take all this stuff off, put it on this motor, drop that back in, because I know you guys don't care about that. But that's the next plans. Swap all this stuff over, put it in, good to go. Next video, who knows what we're gonna be doing, but we'll probably be, I don't know, we might be starting this thing up, because all I really gotta do is just put it back in and start it. So that's not too much of a hard. So, all right, guys, we'll keep chugging on the channel. I know it's been a while. I know you guys want to see stuff. I've been busy. I've been rolling, but I know we'll get back to it. So, all right, guys, later.